Welcome to another episode, everyone. Hefe is upset. He's taking the gloves off. He's exploding on this new employee there at No Jumper, this individual by the name of Doboy. He also has some choice words for Adam22. This is really the first time I've seen Hefe directly address Adam22 and really sort of go on the attack even against Adam22, because Adam22 is talking about Hefe, mentions his name. So does Doboy about Hefe falling asleep on a podcast and also eating pumpkin seeds falling from his lips. And Hefe took exception to this commentary, and he's responding right here. Let's get into it.
The recipient of Hot Topics, Adam22, and his new employee, Doboy. So, I'm fresh back from the Culver City stairs, right? You know, winding down, adrenaline finally coming down, you know, trying to ready my mind, you know what I'm saying, for the next process in our phase. So, I come across some content on social media. I don't know if this is from yesterday, 420, or a few days ago. So you got Adam22, you got Spody Face, you got Moose Man, and you got this guy Doboy on set, and they waiting for Munchie B. So while they waiting for Munchie B, Spody Face is eating a bag of chips. So this get pointed out about him having some chips on the set, kind of like a joke at first. Then this Doboy guy, the new employee, he say something, hey, yeah, something about some chips. Adam like, hey, man, hold him to the fire. I'm going to let him hold him to the fire. He goes in about how it bothers him that people are eating on a pod and about poor podcast skills. And then you got Adam22 coming out talking about, and Hefe, sleeps sometimes. And then you don't know what you going to get with him. And all this, like, foolishness, right? So, this shit fake, right? I just gotta call it is what it is. When I kind of seen it, I'm like, if you feeling some type of way, like, just say that. Like, you know, why wait till you get on a pod with your new employees and stuff like that and air my name out like I'm content or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you had a problem with it, we could have made it content when I was up there at No Jumper, or, you know what I'm saying, in private or whatever. But it's just, I feel it's crazy because this is human being activity. People be feeling some type of way and be having shit on their mind and don't voice it. But then later on down the line, it comes out. But it comes out with this new employee guy, right? And he like, oh, yeah, you know, I mess with Hefe, but, you know, it was something about he eating pumpkin seeds. It be all on his lips. Why is you looking all on my lips? If it's bothering you so much, stop watching the podcast. That's the problem with these dudes who be fans from home watching the podcast. These dudes that be sitting on their couch eating jello, eating pudding, eating all type of ish. You in a pod environment for 4 hours, 5 hours. These people don't know what's going on in your personal life. You could have been fasting and ate nothing all day, and because you in here with a snack, people in their body are feeling some type of way or telling, oh no, don't do it. Don't do, oh, why is he doing that? That's important bot. And like, I keep a lot of stuff to myself, right? But like I said, I don't even know this Doboy guy, but I just been kind of I'm just seeing in the algorithm, he getting No Jumper tatted. Just the stuff I'm hearing, like, bro, you ain't got to be no bootlicker, boy. Bro, I don't know if this is you. Like, if you just trying to get in good or what the case may be. I don't kiss no ass or do no bootlicking, bro. I do me, bro. Either they F with it or they don't. And it's just that. But we about to get into this content and what was said and what I'm talking about so y'all can see what I'm talking about. And y'all already know, man, it's the Hef way and the Hef effect. We gonna commentate.
Your head doesn't get hot, my ears be getting sweaty.
That's it crushes my ears and eventually it starts to hurt. Yeah. So I have to take it makes me know I'm in a show. I love it.
Yeah, it keeps you locked in, engaged. I can see that. When I'm like sitting there on stream by myself for hours and hours, it really starts to crank against my freaking ears and it feels terrible. We are 15 minutes late. Shout out to everybody who's here. Munchie B is entering the building momentarily. Spody Face very much involved in his phone right now. Also eating a big plastic jug of pineapple.
Why do you niggas niggas be
that's
on the
good.
podcast.
All right, good. You can hold him to the flame.
Stop.
Because
it's your podcast.
He be doing all kinds of crazy
I
stuff.
fuck with Aunt Hefe too, but bro, stop eating pumpkin seeds on the podcast. Knocking the entire.
Somebody had to say it.
Be professional, bro.
That is professional, bro.
No, it's not.
That's our swag,
Off
bro.
camera, nigga.
That's our swag.
That's right.
Dude, starving, getting up here. Let's talk about that.
He driving for like mad long to get here with a perfectly big bag of Doritos.
Just saving it.
And then he gets on the pod and starts eating the Doritos. I'm like, you could eat those in the car. The car's the perfect place to eat the Doritos.
I'll be getting it from the gas station right there.
But can I say that though? It irks me. That is poor podcasting.
Wow.
Don't eat on the pod.
Go
bro.
in.
Come on,
I don't
bro.
think it
And I
matters.
fuck with you, Aunt Hefe. I'm a fan of your shit.
What, F words?
Oh, okay. I mess with you, Aunt Hefe, but come on, stop eating pumpkins. It'd be all over his lips and shit. Like,
He be
bro.
sleeping sometimes. But he comes in with like different.
Y'all got Hefe with
I know what you're going to get with Aunt
Facts.
Hefe.
When Aunt Hefe's like in his like joyous mood, like energetic, that's like top tier podcasting. I'm not gonna lie. That's when Aunt Hefe's in his best form. When he's like feeling a little, he wants to play around, make some jokes.
But Aunt Hefe, it does kind of try to like sometimes get like an argument off that it's kind of hard to believe that he's even actually trying to get this argument off. Like when all right, this stands out to me when we were talking about the fake P Nice getting signed to Barstool thing, and he's just kind of like just really keeming it up, like trying to just explain why it's actually like he's putting it into existence that maybe one day he could get
Oh, that was
this
him
contract.
manifesting. Yeah, that was it.
And I'm like, all right, I'm pretty sure when you post a contract on your Instagram as a reel and you say, hey, like, I made it.
Yeah,
I mean, like, how else am I supposed to take that? I should call him. I should don't have a number, but I actually genuinely believe that P Nice got tricked by somebody.
I think so. I think P Nice is smarter than that.
Okay, but why did he posted it?
He posted it.
Then he took it down within maybe 2 hours, and he hasn't said anything about it. He hasn't posted on a story about it or anything. Like, if it's a joke and you posted it, you gotta like follow up the joke by saying like, I fooled y'all, haha. Or if it like, well, I can't even think of like an alternate
I think maybe
scenario.
he's letting it like run its course before he comes out and makes a statement on what it actually was. Because now we can deliberate. If he came out yesterday, it's a joke. We'll be like, oh, it's a joke. We'll move past it.
Don't make your most important statement on a non-monetized platform.
Yeah, that.
Wow. So there you have it. I mean, that's Adam22. And the dude to Adam's left over there, that's Doboy, the new employee, right? The dude over here in the green. Right there, that's talking about, Aunt Hefe and him eating the pumpkin seeds and all that and telling Spody Face to stop eating on the pod. And I don't know, man. So you see what they had to say about Aunt Hefe. And Adam has a lot to say about Aunt Hefe too, as he's not sitting right there, but this is his employee. Aunt Hefe has been up there for a while now. And he's been up there podcasting, trying to help out the podcast. No jumper. This is it. This is the things he get. As soon as he's not right there on the podcast, they having a whole conversation about him. And Adam talking about him sleeping, and you don't never know what you're going to get from him. And he has incredible stories, and that you can't believe some of his positions and all of that. And eating on the podcast, dang. How come you ain't been said all of this stuff to Aunt Hefe if you had a problem with it? Wait till Doboy bring it up. And then Doboy, Spody Face sitting there, he explained why he eats or whatever on the podcast. He gets the chips from right there across the street, down the street from No Jumper, and brings them on the podcast and eat. But Adam just said what he said, that, get the chips. How come you just don't eat them in your car or whatever on the way to the podcast? Don't be sitting there eating it in on the podcast, in the microphone, or what have you. It seems, a little unprofessional. But Spody Face is not paying any attention. As they're talking about this, he's still digging into the pineapples and eating them. So it's going in one ear and out the other. He just going to do what he going to do. Now, Doboy, he's sitting there with a Red Bull or something in front of him, some type of drink. Energy drinks, by the way, are not good. People stay away. I've never drank one in my life, not one. Never will. You don't need that stuff. Eat fruit, drink water, work out. You have a lot of energy. But they're sitting there drinking. I mean, they're not eating. I guess it's not the same, but still. Adam and Doboy have drinks in front of them. And whatever, it's Adam's podcast. It's his operation. But if he has a problem with it, I suggest he should have probably brought it to the forefront by now, said something about it to Spody Face and Hefe, and settled it, resolved it. Told him, don't eat on a podcast anymore. You can't eat on here. Like he told Munchie B not to drink on a podcast anymore. You can clean it all up if that's what you want to do. I don't know, but the way to Hefe is not there, and then all of this stuff comes out. Wow. Let's see what Ant got to say now, though.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, I don't understand it. Like, I guess that's, you know, amongst potters, I guess that's the type of shit that they understand that I don't understand. The person I got this content from, as he said when he was reacting to it, like, hey, dang, like, Aunt Hefe ain't fell asleep in a long time. So I don't even understand, like, why does this keep on coming up? Like, this is a recurrent thing, or this have happened recently. Like, show a time this year that y'all know for sure on pod that I fell asleep. Y'all still talking about shit last year. And then it's you don't know what, or you don't know what you gonna get with him. What you mean you don't know what you gonna get with me? I come in the same week, the same way. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'm talkative and sometimes I'm not. Because even when you do trying to be talkative, you coming with the one mic shit. Or everybody trying to get their shit off at the same time and trying to talk because we being engaged in the conversation. That's when people act like they don't understand when human beings are talking, or they might get excited about something and everybody having a conversation, and you might not wait for the next person to end because they've been talking or taking a long time to get their point across. Not that you mean any disrespect, but you just interjected because you're showing that you're engaging in the conversation. But once you keep getting all this one mic shit and you feeling like you got an attitude about people trying to interject in, yeah, I'd rather sit back and just be quiet before I get mad, you know what I'm saying? And it be something else over a goddamn podcast, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm not understanding. It's like, do you want an MF in the talk or you don't want an MF in the talk? Like, which one is it? You know what I'm saying? Or I guess I just gotta sit and wait and play double dutch, you know what I'm saying? And try to learn the proper prod and edits when somebody stop talking and try to hurry up and interject myself in to talk. Now, Doughboy, bruh, like I said, I don't even know you, bruh. And like the way you coming in, and like I said, I don't even speak on you. Like I said, don't even know you, you know what I'm saying? Just start seeing you, you know what I'm saying, from when you came in and won this no jumper contest and been on pod, and it just seemed like, bro, you're trying to be the best podder, bro. And if that's what you're trying to do, bro, you go ahead and do that. Leave me out your mouth, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you dislike. You know what I'm saying? If you dislike anything I'm doing, shit, don't watch. It's as simple as that. I tell people that shit every day, bro. The shit that I dislike and don't like, I am not going to watch. It is as simple as that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You get no jumper tatted. Bro, you trying to pull out, you trying to do everything to whoa Adam22, bro. I don't try to whoa human beings, bro. Human beings F with me or they don't. You know what I'm saying? What you get is what you see. And if I want to pull out some exclusive shit, I do that. And if I feel the need not to, I'm going to keep it regular, bro. But yeah, I don't do no kissing ass or none of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I do me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I do Aunt Hefe, bro. You know what I'm saying? You sitting in here talking about what a person doing and what's proper and what's poor and this and that. Nigga, did you write you wrote the code? You know what I'm saying? You wrote the rules? What are you talking about? Trying to tell somebody what they should be doing. You act like I'm in this motherfucker with a Big Mac, a Coke, and fries. I seen people in here with whole meals. Nigga, I'm snacking, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been fasting all day, you know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? But yeah, man, I can't stand a bootlicker, bro. I don't care about none of that. Oh, yeah, man, you cool, mess with your content. When I smell and see a bootlicker, bro, I can't stand no bootlicker, bro. And I'm seeing bootlicking and ass kissing, bro. And that's just what it is, bro. And I'm not with none of that. With that being said, we gonna conclude this there. It's your boy.
We gonna conclude this there, man. Okay. Wow. That was a mouthful at Hefe. Shout out to Young At. Young At Hefe is all right with me, man. For real, for real. And some of his titles be killing me. Some of how he be getting down, you know, he just be doing his stuff, bro. He be cracking me up sometimes. He's on Adam's head. finally, I mean, he's on Adam's head a little bit. He had a lot to say to Adam right there. Of course, he's calling Doboy his new co-worker. I don't know if he's actually his co-worker. They probably not going to be on a pod together, but maybe, I guess, because Spody Face was right there. Munchie B was about to be right there. So he's sitting at Hefe's seat, but Aunt Hefe is still there, as far as I know. So he's calling the dude a A-kisser and a bootlicker. That he's kissing up to Adam, says that this dude has got no jumper tattooed on him, Doughboy. That he won. I'm in a blind. I missed all of that. That he won a contest, a no jumper. I guess they had a hosting contest. Who can be the next host or whatever on no jumper? However that went. Ant says that this individual Doughboy won the contest. And that's how he got on no jumper. Now he's on no jumper and kissing up to Adam. So much so that he went and got no jumper tatted on him. He went and got a no jumper tattoo. Lost his mind. If he really did that. Whoa. You just start working there. You've been on 2 episodes. You went and got it tatted on you already? That's like meeting a woman and going to get her name tatted on you the next day or something. Don't come for me because I know some of you individuals have done something like that. Very asinine. No, sir. It's not going to happen. What's wrong with you? He going to go get a tattoo with no jumper on there. Is that true? Or is Aunt Hefe just on his dude's head? But I'm sure, he ain't just making this stuff up. This dude went and got a tattoo because he got hired and won the contest. But okay, so he's on Doughboy's head, his new co-worker, if you will, the new individual there, no jumper, who, as we've seen, has some things to say about Aunt Hefe and his podcasting skills, said that it was poor podcasting to eat there on a podcast with pumpkin seeds and pumpkin seeds falling from your lips and all that. Aunt Hefe wants to know, how come you're looking at his lips? This is wild. And then he gets on Adam, as we just heard, and says that Adam probably, apparently has had some secret problem with him all of this time. Or if you had some problem, how come you haven't been brought it up? How come you wait till now till this dude, Doughboy, says what he says, this bootlicker, how come when he says what he says, then Adam, you say what you say. And says he hasn't been asleep on a pod all year. He said, fine, call him a liar. Show him where he's lying at, that he has not been asleep on that podcast all year, that they're talking about something from last year. So, I'm sure he's taking it like these dudes just piled up on me. They're just throwing me under the bus, including Adam. This dude, Doughboy, a new employee. I've been there at No Jumper for however long, some time now. I've been putting in work there. Got my own channel, I'm putting in work. But I'm still showing up every day to No Jumper, or however often he's there, doing what I have to do. And this is the things I get, even though I can just be focused on my own channel. And I'm showing up, and as soon as you get a new employee, Adam, you start taking his side, and as soon as he says something about me, you just go in. As soon as he opened the door, you just let everything out that apparently you've been wanting to let out all of this time. You really taking this new podcaster side, who's been there for all of 3-4 days, by winning a contest over someone who's been working here for however long and putting in work for this organization, for this corporation, putting in work, trying to, help it along. And we supposed to be cool. We supposed to be, supposed to have more loyalty towards me than this, someone who's been there putting in work, over someone who just got there 3 days ago, and you just let him come and say whatever, and then you just follow up and go in, just agreeing with him and go in on me with this dude. But I'm somebody that's been here forever, and this dude been here for 3 days. Man, damn, where's your loyalty at? Jeez. God dog. It wasn't even your fight, Adam. Doughboy said what he said, could have just stayed quiet or said something else, but whatever. He took the opportunity to say what he had to say about Aunt Hefe, I guess, Adam. Some things he's been holding in. We heard what he said. You never know what you're going to get from him. He sleep on the podcast, all of this sort of stuff. And came out about how Adam apparently really feels. So, and Hefe said what he said. He responded. He said he don't even know this dude Doboy. That he does see him as a bootlicker already, though, apparently, and to keep his name out of his mouth. You know, he ain't wrote the book on podcasting. What's professionalism? What's professional podcasting? And what's poor podcasting? Who are you to say? You just started podcasting, at least right here, and did that by winning the contest, which means you must be good in order to beat everyone else out who tried out for it. And you won over them. So Adam apparently and the team or whomever made this decision obviously saw something in you that versus everyone else. So perhaps you are a good podcaster. We'll see. Just hit no jumper. But he's starting off getting on Aunt Hefe's bad side. Let me know what you think in the comments. Stay safe and stay free, people.